senior year. I was a very shy person, can you believe it? I was a very shy person. And then my teacher made me get into public speaking, and so I did. And then I got the hang of it, and I loved it, and I loved it. And it turned out to become my passion, to speak in front of a crowd and, share a piece of my life to them and inspire them in a way to them. And then going to college. That was one of the first biggest achievement I've had in college. I won the competition called School of Management Idol. It's not singing at all. So we were asked to solve a case study on the spot. We were also asked we were bombarded with different questions, and we had an extemporary speech portion. And then and I'm currently the blog president and the blog ambassador of School of Management. What else? So you might ask, how did I get into ISEC? Or how did I even, discover it? At first, of course, when you're a freshman, you think, oh, ISEC, it's probably for the rich kids. Oh, it's the job. Like that, right? But then it's entirely not like that. And I'm glad I was able to, take a step and actually check out what it really is about. Okay, so in ISEC, I actually didn't plan on joining, because I submitted my form on the very last day, and had my interview on the very last day as well. It was all last minute, everything's so last minute, even me submitting my application. Anyway, I discovered myself in ISEC because it's true, I'm not. So I discovered myself in ISEC. I thought, throughout high school, I thought that, when will I ever meet people who are so open-minded, who are so adventurous, who would really dare to pursue their dreams and their goals and inspire other people in their own way. And so I met them. And I could honestly say that they're very happy now. And these are one of the first experiences I've had with them, which was ACAM. And then I was able to join Discovery 2013 in Hong Kong, where it was a conference. That was held for university students of Hong Kong, Denmark, Switzerland, India, Philippines. And see, here we are. I could say that I learned a lot from this conference. Why? I actually was able to, experience what ISEC would really want each of us to experience, which is being immersed in different cultures, and that it's possible to actually work with them. And you don't just limit yourself with the people, with the Filipinos. But there are different countries out there, and then there are different people there that you could learn from, and at the same time give a piece of your advice to them. So then okay. So before that, I would want here goes my vision. So my vision is to create passionate, persevering, confident, self-developing, and influential leaders in our LC who will be able to share to others the knowledge and experiences they've gained and create positive societal impact all over the world and with every person. Okay, that's pretty long. But you know why I had this vision? I wanted to align my vision with ISEC. Because ISEC taught me to be that. ISEC taught me to be that. With our EDs, with our president, with our MCs, with all those talks and lessons they've shared, all those experiences they've had, wow, it's actually possible, if you have this certain goal of yours and you think it's entirely possible to achieve, And you'd actually meet people who have those same goals, and they made it. And my mission is to increase our market value by being customer-centric and interacting with more companies and students to show what ISEC is all about. I think more people should know what ISEC really is. They should know what their mission is, what they want to do. Because they only look at what ISEC is from its facade, from what they see, not from, they don't hear stories, personal stories of different unique experiences of people. So there. Technical. You go to the technical part. So my department structure. So let's go to the technical part. So here's my first team, customer relations management. So here are the responsibilities. They're responsible for creating a database. So I don't want to read everything, but you can see it there. Responsible for creating a database is cold and warm contact collectors, cold calling due to insufficient warm contacts, the company sponsorship team in meetings for experiential selling experience. Look at follow-ups, sponsorship, and writing. Okay, so I actually added this one. I thought that, hey, I wouldn't want my members to only experience what they're assigned to do. I wanted to experience what the other team is supposed to do. It creates a more holistic learning environment for the members. So then, the sponsorship team. So they're responsible for sending proposals to cold and warm contacts, earned by CRM, meeting and negotiating, sealing the deal. Will take initiatives in helping CRM and cold calling if there are no warm contacts at personal warm contacts. Because what I've observed in our department is that we depend, the sponsorship team depends on the CRM, and we have to wait for them to be able to get contacts for us to be able to start working. And I wouldn't want that. So what I did is, so when the sponsorship team is idle, I would want them to actually accompany and help the CRM in doing that as well. So they won't also be like secluded in that area only. And then I added the tracking team. So to ensure productivity and strict implementation of plans. They're responsible for sending proposals to cold, warm contacts, meeting and negotiate. Talks. It's repeated. I'm sorry. Wait, but it's different there, right? You can see naman you can see it different. So they're responsible for it's different. So they're responsible for getting updates regarding weekly tasks with companies, sending follow-ups, collect weekly progress, reminds co-members to synergize with the possible help could give to other departments and vice versa. So there. I think in order for us, the BD members can really come up with so many good ideas and concepts, although they're not implemented. And so I think with the tracking team working with those two other teams, we'll be able to actually push through with those plans. And also, we wouldn't just want to work as a department. I would also want to, share, help the other departments as well. Especially, when we're not doing anything or the load is not that heavy. We're working as a team. So there. So my goals. So my goals are to create a good market value. As I said earlier, I want to be able to other people to know what ISEC really is, what it's all about. I want them to experience ISEC. So to interact with high school and college students, different companies, there needs some seminar forums and talks. So there, I think that could pave a way for them to see what ISEC really is and what each and every member is capable of. To sing the department despite the different teams. So there. That's why we have the tracking team. To maximize the members' potential in different business needs, which is why I wanted the sponsorship team to work with the CRM vice versa. And to immerse members in different trainings and experiential opportunities. That's why I will get to that later on how I could actually put that into action. To raise sales, sponsorships, and increase revenue. Because the previous term, we were only going for national. So we wanted to promote local. So to nurture stakeholder relationships and to create bonds, to have a stronger workforce, and to have a concrete goal as my initiatives. So assign one team to support one another to ensure that the other team not only dependent on the other, and to maximize the capacity and to work in the process. Added a new team to synchronize the different teams in accomplishing a task. You will see that you saw that a while ago when I showed you the department structure, and we'll begin customize department trainings and meetings because in ISEC, I think, so, yeah, circumstances change. And we can apply the same theories over and over again in different situations. Of course, you have to adjust those theories, those strategies in different situations. So there. Assign teams to train the new members for term 2014 to 2015 alongside with LCBP for them to learn more about their roles in the department and for them to create leaders in themselves. So there. If ever I get the role of LCBP, I wouldn't want to be the one to only teach, to teach the members. I want my members as well to learn what the nature of BE is and to inculcate it in them. And organize forums and talks held by ISEC members and high school students about business, industry, leadership, etc. So I wanted this to happen. Why? Because I myself was inspired by the different talks, by the different activities, the team building sessions that you guys organized for us. And I think that could be a potential solution for other people to see what ISEC is. And organize monthly meetings and gatherings to ensure the harmonious welfare of each member and relationship among members. I strongly believe that relationship among the members is very crucial and will also affect the productivity of the department. So my key activities, immediate trainings and workshops for old members at the beginning of the term. So once the LCBP, we already have a LCBP, a recall of the overview of the key concepts and learning experience they've had, and they're staying ISEC. Through this, they'll be also able to share what they've learned. They'll be able to refresh what they've learned throughout their previous term, and at the same time, they could teach the new members of what ISEC is and all that. Sorry, there. So one-day team building with old and new members of the department. I'm very positive. that pushing this will lead to a more fruitful working environment, that they'll be able to create strong bonds with one another. They'll be more open to sharing their opinions and ideas with one another. There'll be no hesitation. So department meetings to be held at least twice a week. With this, we'll be able to know what certain areas to have to improve on, to create immediate solutions. And so we won't prolong the different problems if there is. With this also, this is where we'll base. The topics that we'll be talking about here is where we'll base our monthly skills and technical meetings. So we will know where to improve on and stuff. So monthly skills and technical training at least once a month. This will pave a way for learning different processes to consider in the department. So finding easy solutions to possible problems. Basically the time where members will be informed about the real world